Guys, let me introduce to you this Saint Laurent bag from Kitlife. Yes, I'm so happy we're collaborating again with Kitlife. This bag is the YSL Luke Hammer bag in a matte leather black and a black hardware. And I tell you, this bag is nothing but sharp. This bag is nothing but sharp. I am so happy to get this bag. I always wanted to get another small, compact black bag. And this black on black YSL bag, this one wasn't in my mind, but when I saw it, I was like, yes, this is the one that I want. Guys, I love this bag. It's soft. The leather is very soft. I have compared it with my other bags, and there's I don't see no difference. One thing I can say with Kitlife, your product is going to come to you as it would if you did order it from the actual vendor for the brand. Okay, you get all the bells and whistles. As you saw, I got all of the and all of the cards that will come with your actual bag. Inside of the bag, you see all of the labeling that will be in the bags from the brand. You will see all of the labeling is still there. I don't see a difference at all. Okay, so you're getting this quality bag for less. And what are we saving in 2025? We're saving these coins. Okay, we saving these coins. I like the bag is very lightweight, and the everything about it, the detailing, the strap is extremely long, so for us big girls it is crossbody friendly. We have a lot of space to adjust it. I love this tassel that it came with, and as you can see, the tassel in itself is also marked Saint Laurent. So guys, you're gonna see me stuff in this bag. I put my wallet in there, I put my makeup and my two phones also in there. And guys, I have ample room to even add more to it. She is small, but she can pack a lot of stuff in her. Okay, you see on top, I have all that space still that I can place more stuff inside the bag. So if you want a cute little bag where you're going to the club or you're going to the mall and you want to throw something over the shoulder, you're even going to the grocery store, this one is definitely one to have because you can put so much in there. I do carry my piece. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I put that in there as well, and everything is just fine. It fits. Okay, and I love it. The quality of this bag is amazing. The leather is so soft and beautiful. Guys, look down in the description. You're going to see the link to the website, and also don't forget to take 15% off using my code Judith15. Thank you, Kitlife, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Guys, let's get into the rest of today's video. Hey guys, welcome back. I just want to do a little catch up and just talk about some changes that's going to be happening on the channel. And I am too bright. 1 second. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys some clip of where I was today. So today I was at ADAC. If you don't know what ADAC is a design center, but it's humongous. It's several floors. It takes up probably over an acre of land. Like, it is huge, more than an acre probably.
And what you find there is everything design. So anything you're looking in design, you can find there. If you're looking for cabinetry, you can find it. That's why I was there. If you're looking for fabrics, rugs, furniture, paint, like art, lighting, whatever you're looking for, you can find it at ADAC. That's where you're gonna find those branded dealers, where you know you're gonna get the quality stuff. Okay, so yeah, so if you want to be doing custom designs and stuff like that, like that's where you'll go, right? But I think to shop inside of ADAC, you need to have like a designer's license or something like that. Anyway, besides the point. So I went there today because of cabinetry. So I was doing some cabinetry training with wood mode cabinets. You don't know what wood mode is a complete custom high-end cabinetry company. I think it's been at this either since 1942 or 1842, and I think it's 18. I don't remember, one of the two. But it has been in existence for, I think I remember them saying something about 18 something. So they do cabinetry, keeping the quality of cabinets what it was back then. You know, those stuff would last for years and years and years and years. Okay, so but you're gonna get that top quality. Like if you want to see a true kitchen versus these builder grade kitchens we keep seeing. Yeah, okay. So I was getting training on their cabinetry today because I need the training for my work. Anywho, when I walked in there, like this adrenaline came back to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I miss this. Like, I haven't been in ADAC for donkey years. It has been years since I've been in ADAC. And I started to realize, and I said to myself, some people have enjoyed and really like the idea of working from home. And what today made me realize that working from home was a disadvantage for me. I feel like I am missing out. I feel like I don't know a lot of things that I should know as a designer. I feel like the connections that I should have, I don't have those connections. I feel like a lot of the things that's happening in the design world, I am not connected. And I didn't realize that I wasn't connected because, I don't know, I didn't have that reference point to say, hey, you're missing out on this, you're missing out on that. That reference point wasn't there. So I was going to do more videos. I only have a short clip, but I was going to do more videos of ADAC because I thought that I would have come back over because we was on West ADAC. So I thought we was going to come back over and I would have been able to go into some of the showrooms and so forth. But we had to end up leaving ADAC because AT&T internet was not working properly. So we ended up going to this other showroom and use their conference room to finish up the training. And that was outside of ADAC. So we went to Cosentino, and they do like countertops and stuff like that. Beautiful showroom. I will show you a little bit of it right here. And we did it there, and that's where I was at when it hit me that I am behind a lot of what's going on in the design. Because outside, I don't know about other professions, but in an interior design profession, we are very quick to give out our contacts to each other. Like, we don't have to know, we get real friendly. Everybody wants to know, what is it that you do? Okay, well, I do this. Oh, let's share contact. So I feel like my Rolodex, you call it, I feel like mine is empty. Like, I don't know nobody. I don't know nothing. Like, everybody else, like, I don't know this person. I don't know that. And then sometimes some of the conversations felt like they were above my head. And I was like, I've never felt like this before. And it's not only me working at home, but remember, before I started working at home, I was working in South Carolina. So I was, again, isolated. Atlanta is one of the big design hubs, okay? So I think it's Atlanta, and then it's like Texas or something like that, and then over on the West Coast it have, I think, California and stuff. But working up in South Carolina, I'm only working under one umbrella. Even the trainings and going to the different events and stuff, I couldn't get to go to those because when you leave from up there to come back down, it's an hour plus drive, and I was doing that every day. So, you know, time to get home, you don't want to do nothing else but get home. So I feel like a fish out of water. I feel like a fish out of design water. And yeah, it was not a good feeling for me. So I would just say, for people who is working at home, if your profession requires you to interact physically with other people under your umbrella of that profession, I would say find events to go to. Don't just let go, because it's dangerous. Yeah, I feel like I still have my creativity. I feel I'm always have that because I have a passion for design. But I feel like I'm behind. I feel like I'm behind 3 years in design. If that makes sense to you. I may not be 3 years behind, but I feel 3 years behind. I feel 3 years behind in certain knowledge that I should know probably. And I feel like there's some knowledge that I don't know that I should know. I'm feeling this void and this emptiness. And that could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. So, yeah. So I'm back out there now in the field. I'm not at home anymore. So, oh, and talking about that, I've decided that I'm not going to do the Wednesday videos anymore. I'm only going to do Sunday until I get a balance. I don't want to be doing the vlogging portion anymore because I find those videos don't do well. You guys prefer to see design coming out of me. So, you know, that'll give me time to do something during the week to show you guys, come up with what video I'm going to do for you guys. And then it gives me time to edit it and push it out versus me feeling like I'm fighting, rushing to get something out and then the edit isn't good and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's the update that I had for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna play some clips for you guys to show you. You know, it's not gonna be a lot, probably a couple seconds, probably a minute worth of it, but you know, just to give you guys, for you guys who don't know, you know, what ADAC is all about. But I'm gonna drop some clips in here. I'm gonna drop some clips in of some kitchens that I have been working on, and you know, videos of that. Yeah, so outside of that, guys, I will see you guys on my next upload. I don't want this to be too long. I'll see you guys on my next upload. Stay blessed, and remember, if you are not walking with God, you are walking with the devil, right? And if your God is dead, come and serve Mines. You got it. You guys are getting it. Don't forget, when is the last time that you told somebody about your Lord and Savior? Guys, I will see you guys on the next upload, and much loves and peace and blessings from me to you. I'm at one of my favorite places that I don't come often. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm at ADAC, Atlanta Design Center. Okay. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I'm gonna take some videos later. Guys, I'm back in my element today and I'm feeling really good. I feel like I missed so much of not being in the design, like out here in the design world. I feel very lost. Yeah, working from home ain't it, people. It ain't it. Look at this, guys. So I'm in Casentino, and I think what I miss the most is seeing different displays when you go different places, because they always like upgrade their displays to go like with what's trending and what's new in the design world. And I'm missing out on that. I'm missing out on seeing those things. Typically we go into the stores like the Home Goods or the R House or H&M, and that's where we get the inspiration. But for the type of designer that I am, I need this. I'm not a per se completely residential designer. I am commercial as well. So me not seeing this on a daily basis or weekly basis has been a disadvantage for me. So guys, in this showroom, you would just see like just being there. I mean, like I cannot explain the feeling that I have just being in this one showroom. So imagine all of the hundreds of showrooms that I'm missing out on by not being out there in the design world on a daily basis. Okay? I really miss this, and I don't want to lose this ever again. So, what I'm doing a lot of right now is a lot of kitchen design, a lot of premium, custom, high end kitchen design. So, if you need your kitchen done, check your girl out because I can design it for you, show you the 3D and everything. She stepped it up a notch. Okay. So, guys, I will see you guys on my next upload. Yeah, working from home, it has been a disadvantage for me. A big disadvantage. Always remember, never let your budget dictate your style, but create a space that you love. Design for life.